Me and Taylor met at a summer camp in South Carolina. Its name, Chattooga. We were counselors at the summer camp. And you know what's crazy? I have a photo of us, Taylor. Check it. Because I was editing a video, so I have a photo of us pulled up. Check it out. The only photo of us together at camp. Cold. Oh, with the Mario on the fucking Game Boy? Tough. We had to learn a lot of dances and songs to do with the kids. So they would play a song, we would do a little dance, and then the kids would learn it, right? And one of the songs, everyone's favorite, is called Star Trekking. And it goes like this. Let's see if it plays. Let's see if this is the right one. Trekking across the universe. Hey. On the Starship Enterprise, under Captain Kirk. Oh, I'm so old. I don't remember it. I don't remember the dance. Oh my God, I don't remember the dance. Oh my God, it was so long ago. Kirk maxing? Okay. Sam and I had just started dating. We had just started dating for like months. We've been dating for like 3-4 months. And it was the first summer of our relationship. And Sam goes, there's this summer camp that I go to every year. I've been going since I was a kid. And so Sam was like, would you like to come with me? Would you like to apply for a job? I'm going to be a counselor. And I'm like, of course. So I apply for a job, and me and Sam go work at this summer camp together. We don't have our phone the whole time. We're in the mountains. We're in the woods. We're staying in cabins that have no AC. So Taylor felt right at home because that Brit doesn't know AC for his life, right? So we're staying in these fucking cabins in the middle of nowhere. Let me see if I could find a picture of Chattooga to show you guys exactly what our living conditions was like. Camp Chattooga. Oh my gosh. Holy, this was the camp. Ooh, dude. This is Camp Chattooga. Oh my gosh. Camp Chattooga was fucking baller, okay? Me and Taylor, we demolished Hilltop. This is where we slept. This is our cabin right here. We had 4 of us lined up with all the boys. Oh my God, that place was fire. And then Sam was around here in Village, okay? With the girls. She was a girls counselor. I was a boys counselor, obviously. So, our first summer dating, 3 months in, our first night, okay? The first night, we don't sleep because we get there a week early because it's like staff training. We don't sleep in the barracks. We don't sleep in the beds. We sleep outside. It's a camp out night. That was the first night I was there. People were already there. People already knew each other because me and Sam got there late to staff training. So everyone had friends. I knew nobody. We pull up, right? We have dinner and they're like, all right, everybody, let's go to the woods. Sleep out. Boys, girls, split up because we split up the sleepover or the camp out and we just fucking hung out, right? So I was plopped. I was not as social as I am right now. I was plopped in a forest with like 15, 20 guys that I've never met before in my life. Some are like as old as 24 and some are as young as like 17. I'm 17. So I'm plopped in the forest with people I don't know. And I'm like, fuck, how am I going to make friends? And I hear Taylor throwing around a football going, hey man, hey, get open, bruv. Get open. Whoosh. Over here, man. Over here. Boom. And I'm like, oh, he's British. I had never met a British person in my life at this point. I'm like, he's British. What do I know about British people? So I think real hard. I walk up to Taylor and I go, yo, bloke, let me get the ball. And Taylor tells me after the fact, after we're friends already, right? Because this was years ago. Taylor tells me, yo, I thought you were a fucking douchebag frat, bro. Like, I thought you were a straight frat guy and you're like an asshole. But we bonded over Nintendo and Pokemon and Smash Bros. We bonded over all that shit, bro. We weren't allowed to have a Nintendo Switch or like any electronics, but Taylor snuck his in. And we played Smash Bros that whole summer, dude, in the cabins. Whenever we had a break, we would just meet in the cabins and play Smash Bros. And we played 1-2 Switch. Oh my God, dude. That shit was awesome. This was a camp, right? It was great. It was so much fun. Played about 20 games. We did play a fuck ton over the summer. And we would go to the lodge every couple nights and we would do dances for the kids. The thing is, I don't remember the dances. But apparently, Sam and Taylor do. And I feel bad and left out now. Wait. Okay, this is where like you're like in space. Hey. Starboard bow. And then this one's like this one, right? It's Gangnam Style. And then everyone's favorite part was when they'd go like Star Trek in the chorus, right? And everyone would like try to be as extra as possible. And only a few. I don't remember the actions, right? Dude. But that shit was fire. And camp was sick. Is there any other photos of camp? But no, dude, camp was so fun. I don't think I would go back though. Season 3. Oh my God. Not camp appropriate podcast. Taylor and I, what we did is there was a craft hut in the back and we would sneak into it. Again, this is all alleged. This is all alleged. If anyone from Chattooga sees this is all alleged. This never happened. But allegedly, me and Taylor allegedly found the code to the craft hut. And at night, we would go in there, unlock the cabin, set it up into like a podcast studio using camp stuff and equipment. And we would record a podcast talking about drama. Yo, that shit was so fire. Hold up. Let me pull it up. Alleged photos. We don't know what these photos are of, but they are allegedly of the podcast me and Taylor did at camp. This is Taylor and the Switch he snuck into the place. Let's see. Where is this alleged podcast studio? Because it was pretty nice. It was impressive. This is AI. Yeah, this is all AI. This is all AI, not real. Ooh, we found, because we couldn't really go get stuff and like interact with the outside world. But while we were there, they dropped a League of Legends Coke and somebody asked for some. And so it felt like contraband. We were like, yo, you got the League of Legends Coke on you, bro? You got the League of Legends Coke on you, bro? Let me try that shit. It was so funny. Oh, dude. Not allegedly, this is AI. This is AI pick of our AI setup. But this was like the craft hut and we made a podcast. It looked like a podcast set. And because I'm American and he's British, I would make coffee and he would make tea. That's so funny. You didn't know about that? You didn't know about this, babe? That's crazy. Yeah, this was our podcast set. It says not camp appropriate in the back. And this was our setup. We taped a phone. We taped a phone to the back of like a Tupperware. And we had okay, so at night we would communicate with walkie-talkies with like whoever's like watching at night, right? Making sure that, you know, the camp is good and making sure people are asleep. And we took one just in case we heard someone be like, yo, I think there's people in the craft hut. So we knew like when to turn the lights off and get out. That's so fucking funny, dude. And this is our setup. We duct taped his phone to the and allegedly this is another counselor. That's so fucking funny, bro. Summer camp, if you have the chance, go. It's awesome. We were just getting, yeah. Everyone who walked by, we were like, yo, you want to get an interview? And they'd be like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, an interview? And we were like, come in. And they would see a podcast set and they were like, no way. You did this with your free time. You have free time at camp and you made this. And we were both like, yep. Ooh, we look tough. Oh shit. That's a hard pick too. But yeah, no, Taylor and I are boys. We bonded over Nintendo. And I went to go visit him in York. And very soon he's going to come visit us in Miami. That's awesome, dude. Holy shit. But no, I loved camp.